funds for anything, I'm happy to give for any money you need for anything, you know? Yeah. DeAndre Bradley. Mr. Bradley, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On September 12, 2024, law enforcement officers patrolling a modern food store located 13360 North Borough Drive in Harris County, Texas. The modern food store has no trespassing, no loitering, no soliciting signs, and a trespass affidavit posted on the business. The modern food store is also within 1,000 feet of a drug-free zone. The law enforcement officer viewed the defendant sitting in the driver's seat of a black 2018 Chevrolet Cruze rolling up marijuana. The defendant stated that he bought the marijuana from an individual at the business. The surveillance camera showed the defendant getting in and out of his vehicle, flagging unknown people down, trying to sell marijuana. The defendant was at the modern food store for approximately 40 minutes. The officer retrieved 10 grams of marijuana, which was weighed outside of packaging.
No co-defendants, I guess?
No.
And he was in the passenger seat or driver's seat, did you say?
I believe he was in the driver's seat.
Okay. Mr. Bradley, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license, sir? Can you run this license, please?
Yes.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name? Then you're not allowed to drive. I am making that a condition of your bond. If you want to drive, go get liability insurance that has your name on it, and then I can see it, and then I'll allow you to drive. But if I find that you drive, I'm going to put you in jail, and you're going to be there for a very long time.
Driver's license is not eligible.
Yeah, it is expired. So
Okay, so you don't have a license.
But I want to pay, so it should be like coming in so I can go redo it.
Mr. Bradley, you're not allowed to drive
Yes, sir.
at all until you get a Texas driver license. And if I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. So I hope and pray to everything that you believe in that you don't drive, because if you do, every time you drive, it's an offense in and of itself. I hope that you can appreciate this, because if I catch you, this is the affidavit that you're going to sign, promising me that you're not going to drive. After that, I'm going to get you to Victoria. We're going to get you out of here to hire a lawyer. When you come back, please have a lawyer, sir.
Can I get a court
That way.
appointment?
Do you work?
No, sir.
But that's the defendant. That don't sound like Stephen. What's the last name? Who is that?
Williams.
On the docket?
19 and 20.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Bradley, what do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm in between jobs. I'm just working at Park Place Estates.
Job.
July. That's
Doing
when
what?
I was a maintenance man.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm sending you now for a drug test because I want to know what everything in your body is.
Sure,
I'm gonna have you come back, and then I'm gonna give you a lawyer, and then I'm gonna give you 2 weeks for you to get a full-time job. And if you don't have a job or show me that you're working your butt to get a job, you and I are not gonna have fun together. Do you understand? And then I'm gonna test you 35 to 40 days after that. And if you continue to test positive for marijuana, boom, one place you go to. Do you understand?
Sure.
Let's send him now, and then we'll have him come back, and then I'll have him fill out an application, and then we'll appoint him somewhere. That way.
Go ahead and sign for your receipt, please.
Right. Mr. Bradley, you tested positive for marijuana. You smoke weed, don't work, ain't got a license. It stops today. I want you from now on to become a productive member of society, and we have enough. I just don't want it. This is not a way to go through life, just smoking weed all day, making nothing of yourself, end up 70 years old, trying to work as 7 hour, or $7 an hour job. No, it stops now. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the next step? I mean, no thoughts of college, a trade career? Okay. Why? Who's in your life now?
Right now, just my mom, my grandmother, my kids, and my girlfriend.
You got a kid? What? Guys, please, what have you done to provide for your kid?
I did have a job, but then stuff just got rocky for me. Like my life started to, everything just started to shake my world. That's all that's been going on. Like it's been L after L, like loss after loss. And it's just, I'm just trying to like get back.
That should motivate you to try to better yourself and do better. And, if everything craps out in your life, that should motivate you to want to be a better person and to work hard to be able to provide so that perhaps your kids can have more than what you had. Going through life and doing nothing, and your kids need food, they need clothes, they need money. They can't do this stuff by themselves. They need your help. If you're man enough to have a baby, then you're man enough to have a job. And if you don't, I'm going to put you in jail and you're going to be cutting grass in the jail. One way or the other, you're going to be working. And from now on, the next time you smoke dope, I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand? I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done to get a job. If you've done nothing, life's not going well. It's just not going to go well for you. You catch my drift?
Oh, it's unnecessary over there. Where the sign of the heavy breathing is not necessary.
Okay. I'm going to give you a lawyer today. You will be tested 35 to 40 days from today. And if you test positive again for marijuana, and I don't care if it's an edible, I don't care if it's THC, if it's a gummy, whatever it is, you will go to jail.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks. I want to see what you've done to get a job. Got it? Take a seat for me, Mr. Boss.